Around here, we have a different category of world's first.
But you're not a morph guy.
World's first. World's first.
Eh.
Not a morph guy though.
Pretty cool to be able to hold one.
Yeah.
So we're about halfway through the Australia trip so far and just got to Sydney. I wanted to put this video out soon while it's still fresh and not reopen wounds that have maybe had a chance to heal over the next few weeks. I've got a whole slew of Australia videos already ready to go. I'll be releasing them pretty shortly here. But like I said, I just wanted to put this one up first. This video is going to be 3 parts. The first part is, for fair warning, parents, kids, it's unedited. And I may have been a little profane, just a lot of emotion in it. And then the second part is going to be some clips of Forrest being his awesome self. And then the third part is I pulled my act together over the course of a few days and just shared some memories in a little more calm and collected fashion. So here it is.
So we're going to check out an animal that is close to my heritage of the Filipino nature. And that makes it easier to figure out which animal to check out, the ones I'm related to. You know, a lot of amazing things come from the Philippines. I love Filipino people, I love the food, and I love Brian.
So at the time that I'm posting this video, it's definitely public knowledge at this point that I've always thought I was fortunate to have not had any brothers, because it allowed me the opportunity to go ahead and choose who my brothers are in this world. And Forrest Fanning is definitely one of those guys. And I first met Forrest at the airport on our way to Indonesia with Brian. He was one of the first people I had on this channel because of that. That's when I started the channel. And Brian sent me a message about an hour ago. We've been sitting in the car, so I've had a little while to process. Forrest had so much passion for this hobby. He was like an encyclopedia. If any of you guys ever listened to him talk about, he's an encyclopedia about herpetoculture history and his little baby boy Lars, who's gonna turn 1 pretty soon. It shares a birthday with my son Leia. My son Leia, fucking stupid. His baby boy Lars shares a birthday with Leia and Noah. Forrest talked an exorbitant amount of shit. More shit than most people that I know. But he'd also never hesitate to tell you that he loved you. And he never hesitated to tell me that I loved him. He loved me, and I never hesitated to tell him that I loved him. I'm very fortunate that that's the case. But there's a big part of me that just wants to go home right now and be with my family. But I know that Forrest would really want me to stay and enjoy this trip. Forrest and I had plans to go to South America at some point and go document wild herping just like we're doing here in Australia now. And I know that he would want me to stay here and enjoy it and make the most of it. And the rest of this trip I'm dedicating to Forrest. I don't know how much more I'll film. We've already filmed for like 5 or 6 days, and I've got a ton of footage from the trip, so there's plenty of stuff to put up before I'm going to be thinking about that, because I'm going to be thinking about him for a while. And with it so fresh on the trip, I'm gonna at least gonna film the show. Fuck. This is the first time I've lost a friend who was really close to me. And we lost him too soon, obviously. I'm trying to hold it together for the video. I'm not gonna edit it. I imagine we're gonna do something for Forrest at the US Arc auction coming up here in Tinley. I've already sent Phil a message, so hopefully we can do something to help out Desiree and the baby. You guys already know I've been getting my rodents from them because they have really good rodents, and because he's a friend, obviously support the company. If you guys want to do something to help him, just get your rodents at his company. I know that would definitely help them, and it's great quality stuff. I'm thinking Stephen Cush, great freaking kid, man. He's over there. He's gonna hold it down for him. I know Stephen will help carry the load that is gonna be there for them. That trip in Indonesia was a blast. That was a great memory, and I'm gonna be thankful. I'm gonna be thankful for the time that I got to have with Forrest, and the great times we had. The freaking laughs, dude. Forrest, you're gonna be in the green zone for life, buddy. For the rest. Maybe I should have waited a little longer to do the video, but ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Forrest Fanning. This is Forrest. He's our security guard and our morale officer.
Yep. keeping things up here.
So it's gonna be a good time.
What was really cool about that, you know, just beyond the experience in itself and seeing all those people and just being that close with the king cobra, is that was a really healthy king cobra. I don't know, guys. I think I might have to just stay here. I'm gonna go home, get all my stuff, and come back, because this is just such a cool experience, and just the way people are here about animals and the culture here and meeting the other reptile keepers. It just kind of makes me think, you know, do I want to go home and do I want to be writing my senators, you know, please let me keep my reptiles, and then be getting on the internet and reading comments about all the people that are going to scream at Brian for the stuff we did with these animals today and saying you shouldn't do that and that makes the community look bad. And here in Indonesia, there's multiple politicians and prominent figures in the community that are keeping reptiles themselves, and everybody around us has just been filled with positive energy. So it's like, I'm just blown away by how cool the culture is and how just awesome the people are here, and we've just been treated so good and so many positive vibes. And I don't mean to bash on everything back home. I just, I don't know, this is a much more loving community towards animal keepers and animal people in general. So I don't know, guys, you might not see me again.
And go to the monkey forest. Hey, are you excited to go see some monkeys, Forrest?
I'm ready to be monkey Forrest.
All right, guys, this is it. This is the last rant of the trip. We're back in the States now, here in Chicago. It was a good flight for me and Brian. Not such a good flight for Barczak, but that's okay. It's been an amazing experience from start to finish. Really no drama, no bad vibes. Really excited I got to meet I got to meet a lot of new friends that I know I'm going to be friends with for life. People like Hawaiian Brian here. He's just been an awesome guy to get to know, and I have no idea what to expect. You can expect the unexpected, and you can expect nothing to be planned, but hopefully we'll make the best of it. You're going to see some cool animals, and we're going to have some fun. And what he brought me was flowers. He brought me some bromeliads, so
it's everything you've ever wanted.
Yeah, it is actually everything I've ever wanted. Ian actually has some of the most beautiful bromeliads in all of Florida, and you guys go listen to your Slayer CDs, okay? We're more sensitive chondro guys.
I don't think I could ever pick a favorite animal. If I did, it would probably be Kilo, my crocodile monitor, but this was a huge deal for me. So you were at Herpeton, and you remember meeting somebody I would consider, you know, an idol, one of the best private, cut that out. You know, one of the most, you do the same thing as Brian, right? You just keep talking?
I just leave all the cuts in.
Okay. Okay, So you're uncut. Okay. All right. So this
We only got to see him on the monitor yesterday, so I think we're gonna get a shot of him here at the show in the flesh. Mama.
Forrest, do you have any thoughts?
This is absolutely amazing. Just gets better and better, like you said.
You know, I respect you a lot, and I appreciate you a lot for what you're doing for this industry, because you know, you're putting out videos that have a lot of substance. You're educating people. You're keeping it fun, and yeah. So it's a bright future, and we got a lot of awesome people doing a lot of awesome things. So let's focus on that, and let's take it to the next level. Let's keep inspiring kids and go from there. You know. How's that for a Forrest Fire? I love you, brother. Love you too, man.
I've had a few days now. I wanted to kind of share some things besides just tears. Maybe it's a couple of good memories from Forrest and I. There's a lot of them. The dude could rant with like no other, man. The dude could rant like no other. On that first trip, I created this whole segment for him called the Forrest Rant, because his rants are so passionate and so good. I mean, it's just so good. Eventually, Miguel started calling them Forrest Fires. There's like nobody ever did it like that, man. Nobody will ever do it like that. And then I'll never forget the time that him and Steven and I are driving to and away from the Dragonwood Conservancy late night in Florida, and these guys are just bumping top 40 hip hop. And I'm just like, what are we listening? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing it? Did you guys like this? And that's when I realized that they actually liked it. And I was like, no, to each of their own. I like all kinds of music, but top 40 for rap, you can't even call it hip hop. No. And so it all made sense when he's into his Yeezy shoes, and it's like, dude, really? And I remember a conversation about music, and I bring up Led Zeppelin as one of the greatest bands of all time, and he just craps all over the Led Zeppelin name, just like, no, Led Zeppelin is horrible. And I was like, oh my God, dude, how are we friends? How are we friends? We had a blowout about Led Zeppelin. And that first part of the video, I don't even remember what I said. I was too racked with emotion. I'm sure I misspoke about a few things. Like, I think I said something about South America. It was actually Mexico we were planning to go to do some herb tripping. One thing's for sure is this whole Australia trip I'm dedicating to Forrest, because I think that's what he would want, what he would like. And then I'm gonna miss my buddy, man. Him and Garrett arguing about about what's good in the hobby and what's bullshit, and just going off. And he'd always say, you always cut out the parts where we're laughing afterwards. And I say, yeah, dude, it's more entertaining, I don't know for everybody else, but definitely for me, if I leave out the part where we're actually laughing about all of it and it seems serious. But every time, man, his big old grin, his infectious grin, just big old shit-eating grin, man. I miss you, buddy.